Hello everyone, and welcome to Shapez 2. First things first, please allow me to say a big thank you to the developers because they have provided me with a key and I am very grateful for it. And I don't really know how to explain this game. You might be able to tell from the screen that it is basically a logistics game where you have to lay down belts, pipes, machines and all that kind of stuff. But the goal of this game is not exactly the usual stuff that we have seen in these kinds of games. Here you have to basically take different kinds of shapes, rotate them, break them apart, put them together again in different combinations, and then funnel them into this central vortex kind of thing. That is the basic rundown of the game, but I suppose the best way to explain it is to actually start playing. So if you don't mind, I will press play, and here's the thing. We have a choice to make. We can either start with the tutorial or start playing right from where the tutorial ends. I think I will start with the tutorial because it is the best way to explain what this game is all about. So as for the seed, I think I will just go for a random one. Let's go with 32338. As for the save game name, I suppose YouTube 1 or S1 for season 1 or series 1. And the difficulty I will leave on normal. I could go for a challenge mode for a little bit more added challenge, but you know what? Let's just go for normal. This will make sure that it's a pretty balanced game this way. So anyways, I don't suppose we need to do anything else here, so let's start. And here we go. This is basically the welcoming message. If you want to read it, you can do so. We just need to accept a couple things. And let's get into it. So let's zoom out a little bit. This is the starting area that we will have to work with in the tutorial. If we zoom out a little bit more, you will be able to see different kinds of stuff around the place. I suppose these solid colored blocks are where we can extract paints. These are the different shapes we can extract, but at the start we only have let me see, the round blocks and the square blocks to work with. So we will need to follow the tutorial in the beginning. First things first, let's lay down a couple extractors. There we go. Thank you, tutorial. Next, we will need to lay down a couple of belts. There we go. Now we will start moving these round blocks over this gap and into the main vortex area. So first we need to deliver these round blocks to the central vortex. I suppose we can speed things up a little bit by adding more of these guys. Thankfully, laying down belts and pipes and everything is super easy. It's very intuitive. There we go. This should speed things up a little bit. Next, open the knowledge panel. It's the usual encyclopedia. You can find different stuff here. That's it. Okay, so we have managed to deliver the first batch of shapes, basically. Next up, we will need to start breaking down the shapes because, we only need to deliver 10 of these round ones, but now we need to deliver 40 of the round ones, but only half of them. So, if you don't mind, Thank you. Tutorial message, please. Okay. Next up, we lay this one down. Thank you. And then we belt them this way, and that's it. This will basically, it will not split the shapes, it will break them. So later on we will have the option to actually cut the shapes in half, but right now we can only break them apart, so we are wasting half of these shapes. Later on this will not be an issue. I suppose we can speed things up a little bit by doing this, so we can basically double the output. Yeah, the central lines will not actually do anything for us, so I think I will just break them like this. Now, as for the rest, we also, as you can see, we also need to deliver square blocks at this point. So if you don't mind, I will set up the mining for it. The mining basically goes like this. We have these deposits down here. Then we have a central extra mining block. But one of these mining blocks will only give us one of these batches of 4 nodes to work with. But if we add 3 more of these extra mining nodes, then that will fill up the rest of these slots here on the sides. So anyways, I will quickly take care of the square blocks, and then I will take care of the rest of the round blocks real quick. Don't need to worry about paying for any of these buildings or belts. They are completely free. This is purely about setting up an efficient logistic system. So anyways, let me quickly take care of this. There. Now, next up. We are finished with the half blocks. Now we need to do quarter blocks. Here's where the rotators come in. If we place down another set of these cutter blocks, they will not be able to do anything because... Oh, sorry. These are... There we go. So if we do this, they will basically, as you can see, not do anything because they are still trying to cut the side on the left. Thank you. In order to be able to turn these half blocks into quarter blocks, we need to rotate the shapes. That is where the rotators come in. That's it. So these are getting rotated. Thank you very much. And now we are cutting the left side of these half blocks, and that will give us the quarter blocks that we need. Yeah, I might as well take care of it on this side as well. That's it. That will require 80 or 60. Yeah, 60 altogether. Thank you. Now we are done with the full square blocks, so you know what that means. Yeah, that should be good enough for now at least. Might as well set up, let me see, there we go. We can do this preemptively because I know what is coming for the square blocks as well. Once we are done with these, we are just simply going to go ahead and first things first, let's make sure that these are as efficient as possible. There we go. Okay, so once we are done with the half square blocks, we will need to turn them into quarters again, and then we will be done. We are done with the round blocks, so I think I will cut them right away. So they are ready to go. You know what? While we are waiting for the square blocks, might as well take care of the rest of these mining nodes. They will come in handy a little bit later. Okay, now milestone done. Apparently we don't need to cut the square blocks into quarters, so that is great. So anyways, milestone done. Let me just quickly take care of this. Thank you. Wait. There we go. So milestone done. Thankfully we don't need to do the quarter square blocks. So next up we will unlock the stackers and the second floor. Yeah, and 11 upgrades. Okay, so unlock. This will require us to start stacking the different shapes. Let's get onto it. So first things first, let me take care of this. Yeah, might as well quickly take care of these shapes. Oh, sorry. This goes here and this goes here. Unfortunately, we don't have access to the copy-paste function yet. That will come after, I believe, after this milestone. Let me see. Yeah, blueprints is after this one. That will be very, very helpful. This one is a different shape, but whatever. So anyways, okay, now in this milestone, we will need to take care of the square quarters. So if you don't mind, I will set that one up, and I will set that one up to be as fast as possible. So first things first, we need to cut these square blocks in half, and then we will need to rotate them and then cut them once again. Now this will actually give us two belts worth of this stuff. Oh, sorry, wait. We need to cut here. And we need to rotate here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, a very good quality of life feature of this game is that if you set a set of machines up, it will actually show you what you can expect at the end of the line. So even though we have some leftover blocks here that are half square blocks, this little icon at the end of the line shows us that once everything gets to the end, we can expect quarter blocks. So that is extremely useful. Let me just get these to the end of the line, and then we can, yeah, I don't suppose we can copy paste yet. Yeah, we can't. Need to unlock it. So anyways, let's just set up the rest of these, make it as fast as possible, because now we have to make 240 of these shapes, and that is a little bit more than it was before. Yeah, this should speed things up a little bit. So while we are waiting for the quarter blocks to be done, let me just take a look. Yeah, this will be a little bit more interesting. So anyways, let's take a look at the stackers. Thank you, tutorial. Now these stackers are 10 per minute, and the belts can do 80, so we need to use 8 per belt. I think I will put it here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's the thing. We need to be very careful how we set this up. If you check on the milestone, it says that we need to put a square block on the bottom and a round block on the top. We have square blocks coming in from here. Thank you very much. So what we need to do is have the square blocks go into the bottom row and have the round blocks go into the top. So we press E, get on the second level, and feed them into the top of these stackers. As you can see on the icon, this will give us the exact shapes that we need. And that's it. This will give us, let me see, 60 of these shapes per minute, once everything percolates through, of course. And to speed things up, I suppose we can add a couple more of these. Well, anyways, we are done with the quarter blocks of these shapes. Now, let me cut the actual end of these lines. Next up, we will need to start stacking the quarter blocks of these. I think I will simply set up... Yeah, I will set up... It's 5, 7... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. There we go. I will set up... You know what? I will send this line to be the top one. There, and you will be the bottom line. And that will give us exactly what we need. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I suppose we can start researching. First things first, we have secondary objectives called tasks. Here we can set up, well, as you can see, different shape combinations, and once they are done, this will give us research points, which we can spend right here. We can upgrade the speed of the belts, the different kinds of machines, unlock new features and all that kind of stuff. I think I will start saving up for these cutters because they will allow us to stop wasting shapes. So yeah, for now let's just focus on the milestones. So anyways, as you can see on the icons, this will give us the exact shapes that we want. Thankfully, we don't need to rotate them to be on the right orientation. So these are, let me see, yeah, here they are on the bottom right, but on the milestone it says on the top right, and we don't need to worry about the orientation. As long as the general shape is correct, it will be accepted. So we can do this and it will go in right away. It's going to be fine. Should we worry about setting up another batch of these? You know what, no. While we are waiting for these, let's start looking at the couple of these tasks. Let's start with the first one. I like to pin all of them in a single line so we can prepare for everything. So for this one we will need to start stacking some round blocks. I suppose we can do 8. You see, that's 6, 7, 8. There we go. That's 1 done. And that's 2. This will give us exactly what we need for this part of the task. After that we can cut them in half and then cut them into quarters, and then after we are done with the quarters we will need to rotate the quarters by 180 degrees and stack them back together into a slash kind of a shape, I suppose. Anyways, anything else we can do? I suppose we can take a look at this one. It is kind of similar to the one we did before, but it will require 2 different shapes after the first 2 goals. So first things first, yeah, I suppose I will set up 1/2 of this setup. So 4, 8. There you go, and then I will fit this one in this way. So this will give us, at the end of the line, yeah, exactly the right shape that we need for this task. And we are about to finish with this one. Only need 10 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Okay, now we need to cut these in half. In hindsight, I might have been better served if I move these away. You know what? I think we can work with this. So we need to cut these in half. As you know, the belts can deliver 60 per minute, and we can cut 20, so we need 3 of these cutters. Here. I will take care of this one, and you will go into these first and then go into the vortex, and that will give us the right shape. That is correct. Okay, so this task is done. This will give us 1 research point. Yeah, we can't really spend it on anything because 1 point is not enough for anything. Anyways, that is not what we need. Ah, there we go. Here we can start cutting these in half. Yeah, let's just do it. So this should give us exactly the right ratio. Yeah, we just need to allow it to percolate through, and after that we will be able to take care of this task. 320, that will take a little bit of time. Thankfully we have plenty of stuff to do. Let me just check. This one, yeah, this is correct. This is being worked on, that is fine. Next up, we need to make a square diagonal. This is done, so that means that we can achieve this by rotating this line twice. So rotating 30, so we only need 2 rotators, so 1 and 2, and that should do it. Let me double check. Yeah, perfect, exactly what we need. Let me just do the same thing on this side, 1 and 2, and that's it. And that will give us the correct shape once everything percolates through. 720, that is a lot. We might want to... Unfortunately, we don't have enough throughput here, and we are using this side for something else. So yeah, this will take a little bit of time. Let me see. This one is almost done. After that, we need to cut this in half. Yeah, we are starting to run into some bottlenecks. Well, I suppose I can cut out some of the parts where we have to wait. Anyways, here we will need to accept this one and cut these in half next. Not here, but here. I suppose we can do it like this. And don't worry, these are the beginnings. Things here right now are extremely easy. Later on, it's not going to be this easy. We could upgrade some of the stuffs. I think I will hold back on these and worry about these upgrades, because these will be very, very useful, especially the 3rd floor and the different rotators, and especially this cutter. It will require, let me see, 6 or 8, I can't really tell. The resolution is not exactly the best. I think it's 6. So anyways, what else can we do in the meantime? Can we do any more tasks? I suppose after we are done with the 2nd task, we can do the pyramids. That will be kind of neat. There we go, we are done with this one. Once again, this will be required. We will need to cut these in half one more time. So if you don't mind, we only have 4 research points, we need 2 more. Rotate. cut one more time and then feed back into the line. That will give us exactly the quarter stacked round blocks. Now after this one, we will need to start and put them back together into these diagonal blocks. Sorry, diagonal shapes. Let's start and use the correct terminology. I suppose we can start setting up these stackers. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. We will put in the last one here. In the meantime, I suppose this one of these can go up here and then come down back onto the ground level, and this one will come out this way, go up to level 2. Yeah, I'm still in a bit of a Captain of Industry mode, so yeah, level 2, and then feed into the top of these stackers. Okay, so what's next? We are almost done with this one. And we could speed things up, but I really don't want to waste any of these upgrade points. I would like to unlock some of these. Right now we only have the clockwise rotator. If we unlocked the counterclockwise one, we could actually save some space later on, but I think, yeah, the cutter will be more useful for us in the short term. So anyways, let's wait a little bit and I'll be back with you once we have something new to do. And there we go. So we are done with this line. Now we need to cut them into quarters once again. And let me just check. Sorry, hit the milestone. Yeah, that will be the last one. So all we have to do is rotate, cut, and feed back into the line. That will give us the correct thing, but you know what? This will take a long time, so I will set up another batch of these. So first things first, we need to set up some stacking. I think I will put it here. So I suppose we can do it this way. So you will feed into here, and you will go up here. There we go. Yeah, next up, you will go and work on these stackers instead. And you will feed into this line. There we go. So now we have the double of these. Here we will have to jump over. There we go. And we need to set up the same kind of cutting and rotating setup. There we go, and we get the correct shape coming out. I suppose we can come out this way, go up, come down, and feed into the vortex. Yeah, that looks more or less fine. Oh, wait, this one is not correct. I suppose we can push these up by one. So this one needs to come up one tile sooner. You will have to be moved here. You will have to be extended. There we go, and you can go away. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Okay, so these ratios should be more or less fine. So anyways, we have a couple tasks done. This is fine, and this is done. Let's take care of this one, I suppose. So, first things first, let's set this one up and then let's feed them where they need to go. So you will go this way and take care of the ground level. You will take care of the level 1 and that will give us... No, that is not correct. We need to rotate one of these. I suppose this side can be rotated, so we need to rotate this twice. Unfortunately, we need to do this like this because the throughput will not be enough otherwise. And now that is correct. Okay, so half and half. And this is the correct shape. Perfect. Okay, what's next? This one. I will take care of... Oh, by the way, we have enough research points to take care of this one, the cutter. Yeah, might as well buy it. Thank you. Now, the next shape. Here. I suppose we can take care of this by first making sure that we go back to having stacked blocks. Not quite like this. We need to have half blocks stacked, so we don't need these anymore. And that will give us exactly. And now we need to feed, let me see. First things first. I will need another set of stackers. We will need to feed them straight and then feed in a set of half round blocks. Shapes, sorry. I need to start really using the correct terminology. So anyways, here come the full round blocks. We need to turn them at first, cut them and then turn them. So first cut, oh sorry, and then rotate once and rotate twice, and that's it. This will put them on the right side, and we have the output of these. Oh yeah, on the left side. So perfect. Oh wait, the throughput of this belt is only enough for half of these stackers. Anyways, the shape is correct. To make sure that we can do this, I suppose we can do it like this. Have another set of these, so 3, and there we go. I suppose we can route it on top here. Here, set down an anchor and do this. Yeah, this will do. Now we just need to feed all of these into the vortex. The shapes are correct. Now, after we are done with this batch, we will need to stack all of these, and then that should be fairly easy. I guess we will deal with that once we get to it. We do have a couple stuff still left over, but after everything percolates through, we will be fine. So anyways, this one, what is your problem? Oh, you're backwards. me see. Yeah, this one. Here we need to have the square blocks on the bottom and the round blocks on the top. Sorry, my bad. So you will have to go this way, and you will have to go this way. And that will give us the correct shape now. Okay, it will take a bit of time once again for everything to percolate through, but once we are done, it will be fine. If I didn't do this little mistake, we would be done by now. Oh well. What's next? So we are doing the diagonal round stacks. We are doing this half round and stacked square blocks. Some of them are already correct. Some of them are still struggling. But we will get there in the end. Let me see, do we have any? Yeah, there we go. Here are the first two of the correct shapes. Okay, after that we will need to start stacking these. Unfortunately, we don't have enough coming in to do two lines, so we will have to turn these into a single set. Yeah, this will slow down the last batch, but oh well. So let me see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I suppose this side will feed into the top, and this side will feed into the bottom. Once we get there. We are not quite there yet. Might as well prepare for it, and after that we will feed them into this line, I suppose. Yeah, these are just placeholders for now, and I suppose I will get back to you once we have something else to do. Okay, so we are done with this task. Unlock, thank you, and we are done with the milestone. I will get on that in a second. Let me just quickly take care of this one real quick. So you will go here, here. We will cut this line and you will feed in this way. There we go. And then let me see. As I have said, we will use this side as the ground level. You will be the top level. There we go. That looks more or less exactly what we need. Let me just double check on the shapes. Yes, exactly what we need. Unfortunately, we will only be able to do this at half speed. We don't have enough. Yeah, we don't have enough round blocks to keep up the pace. Anyways, this one is done and done. Okay, let's look at the milestone. This will unlock the blueprints. This will be very, very helpful in the long run. Unlock. Thank you. It's the usual copy-paste, Control C, Control V and all that kind of stuff. Control X for cutting and that kind of thing. Okay, so I suppose we don't need... Yeah, we don't need this one anymore. You can go away. Yeah, in the beginning, don't get too attached to stuff, especially in the tutorial. After the tutorial is done... yeah, thank you. Yeah, after the tutorial is done, we will be able to do things a little bit more permanently, but not right now. This one is also finished. Yeah, we could speed things up around here. You know what? Let's do it. Now that we have the copy-paste function, first things first, I will cut this one here. Let me see. I believe it's O. Yeah. There we go. And now we can do this. Select everything here, Control C, and the best thing of all, press F, and that will mirror what we have selected. So we have this one set up, output exactly the right shape. Here, go up, and that should be it. Let me double check. Yeah, correct shape. This will speed things up quite a bit on this last task. Okay, next. The next milestone is this double diagonal shape, where one diagonal is square and another diagonal is round. Yeah, or I don't know, this eye shape, I don't know. I suppose I will set the next task to be the pyramid. I will deal with that once the last one is done. In the meantime, let's take care of this. Oh, let's see. First, let's take care of the square shape. So basically, we will need to put square shapes like this, and then round shapes like this. That will be a bit interesting. Let's see if we can work backwards. 4 and 4. So this will feed in this way. And then we will need... let me see. I suppose we can start using these cutters instead of the half destroyers. Let me see if I can work with this. So these cutters are 15 per minute on both sides, but the input is also 15 per minute, I suppose. And as usual, yeah, we will need 4 for one belt. So I suppose we can do it 2, 3, 4. Feed it in like this. This will give us, as you can see, half blocks on each side, but they are not oriented exactly where we want them. Next, if we rotate them, yes, I think at this point I will make peace and just destroy them. Let me see. If we rotate this one more time, no wait, sorry, this side, yeah, exactly, this will give us exactly the right kind of shapes. I mean, yeah, the right kind of shapes in the right orientation. Now we need to merge these together. So let me see. I think this will only give us half the throughput, so I think we only need 4 stackers. I think we can put them here. Got this one. This will come out, you know what, this way, come up here, go up, and then curve back in this way. Let me see. These are not quite... Oh, right. We need to rotate these. Now, I suppose this is the perfect excuse to unlock the counterclockwise rotator. So, let me see. We need all of them to be on the top right. So here we should be rotating the other way, right? I think so. And let me just feed these. Okay, now we need to do the same thing on this side, so if I do this, will that be correct? I think so. Okay, so we can feed all these into these 8 stackers, and basically we need to do the same thing on the ground side. Yeah, we will have a lot of misshapen blocks until we have everything percolating through, but that is something that we can make peace with. There we go. And is this correct? Not quite. We need to rotate these once. Sorry, this way, and that is correct. Perfect. And also this task is now done, which means that we don't need these round blocks anymore. Sorry, round shapes. We don't need to cut anything here because we are going to make pyramids. So if you don't mind, I will cut everything out here. And we can start stacking. So first things first, we will need to have a 3 stack of these square blocks. Let me just check. Yeah, I suppose we can leave out one of these lines and add them in at the after the triple ones are done. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. First, we need to stack 2, and then we will stack the third one on top of those. We don't really need to do like this. We can go ahead and do this instead. There we go. This will do. Okay, so this will give us a double stack, but we need a triple stack. So that means we need one more stack of these. Feed directly in. There we go. Thank you. And we will feed this one. You know what? No. Also, yeah, I think it's going to be best if we move this up a little bit. So we have room for the quadruple stack. So anyways, we will need to feed this one in this way. And that will give us exactly the triple stack that we need. There we go. We might as well set up. Let me see. You will have to go out a little bit further. And then we need another set of 8 stackers. Yeah, here will be fine. You will feed into the bottom row. After the triple stacks are done, this line will be fed into the top of these, and then we will feed them into this set. Like this. And that will give us a quadruple stack of these pyramids. Yeah, this will take a bit of time. We have 12 research points. Do we need to unlock anything special? The swappers might be nice, but I don't think we can make use of them at the moment. The 180 rotator would be nice, but we can use a double 90 degrees, so that's fine. The band stackers we don't really need right now. We don't have enough for the 3rd floor, so that means I suppose we can speed things up a little bit. We will unlock level 2 on everything on this side, and that will make things a little bit faster. Okay, do we have any tests that we can do? I suppose we can do the this one. So let's see. Yeah, we can cut some of these in half, or more likely not destroy them, but yeah, cut them. So as usual, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that still correct? So now the speed is 90 instead of 60. And the cutter is, yeah, still 4. So 4 goes in this way. Let me see. We will... Oh wait, we can rotate one of them clockwise and the other side counterclockwise, and that will give us the correct orientation on each. There we go. Thank you. The triple pyramid is done. Let's take care of the quadruple pyramid. So as I have said, you will feed into the top of this one, and you... First let me cut this one back. Do this, and that will give us the correct shape. Perfect. So as I was saying, we have a full belt of half square block. Now we need a full belt of corner round blocks. This will give us the half block. I suppose we can cut them once again. I am not 100% sure that we will have the throughput that we need. Let's give it a try. So if I do this, that will give us... it will alternate the shape. That is not ideal. Let me see. I suppose one of them can be unrotated, and that will be fine, I guess. Yeah. And that should be fine. So this gives us on the bottom right. Yeah, we need to rotate these up to the top right. And that is this way. Yeah, top right. Now we just need to merge them together. So stacker, yeah, here I suppose. 4 and 8. Here it doesn't matter which way they go, so there we go, and go in the bottom, and you will go on the top. And that is the correct shape. Perfect. After that, we will have to cut these in half. After that, we will need to stack a full round block on top, and then we will need to cut that round block in half. And that should be doable. Anyways, the eye shape is about to be finished and done. What's next? Well, we need to put this eye shape on top of a set of square blocks. Full square shapes, I mean. First things first, let me move this one out a little bit. Control X. Yeah, here will be fine. Okay, so we have the eye shape here. I suppose we can have the stackers here once again, so that should be fine. I suppose we can route them this way, come down. No, wait. This one needs to be on top, so you go in this way, and the the square one will go on the bottom, and that is the correct shape. In you go. Yes, I know about shape previews. I have been talking about that. Great. Now, next up, we will need to make a diagonal round shape. Thank you. The quadruple pyramid is done. Unlock. Thank you. We don't need this one anymore. You can go away. As I have said, don't get too attached to anything in the beginning. Once we are done with the tutorial, we will be able to use more permanent installations. Let me see. I think before we go for this episode, I will try to take care of this diagonal round shape. We should have plenty of stuff to do here, so I will copy these cutters. Yeah, here, that will give us this, exactly. Might as well. Thank you. We are done with this one. First, let me take care of this, the milestones. That is a little bit more important, so... no. This looks like exactly what we need, so you go this way. By the way, is this... this is backing up because we are basically doubling the load on these belts. So theoretically, yeah, because we are cutting these in half, this belt is 4 times overloaded compared to the incoming belt. Oh well, this one, yeah, this one is done. I will deal with this in a second. So anyways, this one will give us you and you and you and you can be... yeah, perfect. Only one corner. You know what? I think I will do this. Yeah, you know what? We are going to copy this one, flip it, set down another one, and we are going to do this 50-50. And that should basically make sure that this belt runs 24/7. Okay, and now we need to rotate this one by, yeah, 180 degrees. Should we unlock it? Yeah, might as well, it's only 6 points. So, 180 rotator. This one is 45 per minute, and yeah, we only need 2. There and there. Okay, the shapes are not correct, we just need to stack them together. So, let me see. Four, 8. In you go, and you will go this way. Up and in. And that is the correct shape. You will be fed into the vortex right here. I suppose we can double this up because we have the room, so yeah, might as well. Copy paste. We can put this one here and feed it from this belt. There we go. Only 320, but you know what, might as well make it fast. This one is still going slowly. Now this one is done. Here we will have to cut the square blocks into quarters. That is easy enough. Yeah, I'm just going to destroy them, that's fine. And that's the correct shape. Perfect. You know what? We will need to stack these on with the round blocks, so I think I will move this one up. In you go. That is fine, and there you go. So now we have room for the second stage. Might as well bring the belt in. Prepare everything. So this will be on the bottom belt, and these round ones will be on the top. Let me just quickly take care of... Yeah, I think I will go a direct feed, which means that you will go this way. Perfect. Once we are done, we will feed this into this belt, and that's it. We will need to put one more stacker on this square, and that's it. Right. After that stage is done, we just need to cut these in half, and that's it. Okay. Anything else we can do? I don't think so. I think I will cut the episode here because we are right around 1 hour at this point, even with the possible time lapses when we have nothing else to do, but then wait. So yeah, I think I will cut the episode right here. This is what we have accomplished in the tutorial until this point. All that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you a 1 week and early access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching, and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.